Well, hello world of YouTube. My name is Pat. Today I want to just go ahead and put some of my opinions out there about this oncoming Street Fighter 4. Now, like probably the rest of you who are watching this video, I went out and rushed out and looked at the video for it the second it came out. And now that we're seeing more and more of it every day, we're getting more of the iceberg. And uh, I definitely have some opinions about it, and I don't seem to see many people on my side of things, but let me just go ahead and put these out there. For one thing, I'm really upset to see that they're trying to go back to Street Fighter 2, which is kind of bothering me because Street Fighter 3 was such a perfect game, and its only critics were people who never played it. And I really do think that's true, and that when you compare Street Fighter 3 Third Strike to Street Fighter 2, any of them, it's just it's a shell in comparison. There's no depth to it. Where Street Fighter 3 is the kind of game where you can get into it at a very low level, and then there's absolutely no cap. It just continues going on and on and on. Like you cannot be perfect at the game. But on the other hand, Street Fighter 2 was just like that. But even more than that, I had a huge problems with the character design. The character design in Street Fighter 2 were like insulting caricatures, like "Oh, I'm the drunk Russian guy," and it was almost insulting. Probably one of the most ethnically insulting games ever made. But where Street Fighter 3 came along, and I think it made some vast improvements, especially in the character designs. It wasn't like something that you would expect to see on a Saturday morning cartoon. That was one big change that I really appreciated, and I really did like a lot of the characters they had. And they made them flamboyant, but yet in a good kind of way, not the dorky kind of mid '80s way. Um, Problem is though, they just went back to it. They took in all the Street Fighter 2 characters. They didn't add in a single Street Fighter 3 character that was just, well, I guess we'll just have to wait to see, on that one. I think it'll be a mistake. Um, Another thing that I noticed about the game that really got to me is that always in the Street Fighter series, have you ever noticed that the characters are supposed to age? I swear, you may not think about it right away, but go back and look at this after you're done looking at my videos. But Street Fighter 1, or Fighting Street, Ryu looked like he was early 20s. Street Fighter 2, he looked like he was about 27ish, around that area. Street Fighter 3, he looks like he was in his 30s. Street Fighter 4 comes out, and he looks like he's still in his 30s, and that kind of bugs me. That really irks me. And then they show a picture of Chun Li, and she looks like she's about 22 to 25, and that really bugs me too because, I mean, it's a sexuality thing, obviously, and that's the reason why they decided to do this. But at the same time, it's almost kind of sexist and it's degrading. And this is a character that I have appreciated, and she was one of the finer characters in Street Fighter 3, or excuse me, Street Fighter 2. But yeah, that they're trying to keep her eternally looking that way. It's just wrong, and I would personally would have loved to see her develop as a character, and that she becomes more mature, more like a cougar than a little schoolgirl. And I don't know, it's just kind of insulting, I guess, and really misogynistic. Um, let's see. Wow, I really should have better thought this out because I had a whole lot more to say than this. Oh, okay. Guess I'll have to reprint this.